I wrote a little song to remind you, Choice Hotels get you more of the experiences you value. The Cambria Hotel's got it all. A rooftop bar, have a ball. Bring a date, your squad, or even your mom. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
Ever wonder where Tropicana got its name? The tropics. And every time you enjoy a glass, you're not just drinking juice, you're taking a trip. Stepping into sunshine and embarking on a flavorful journey into the tropics where ripe fruit is crafted into wildly delicious juice. And the best part? No passport required. Tropicana. Give life some juice.
Back here on Sid and Friends in the Morning, and as I've been talking about all morning long on my way to Israel this morning, it's the big JNS.org second annual International Policy Summit. And I've been honored Alex Trayman and Avia, Taylor Fallick, all the fine people at JNS giving me the opportunity to speak, which is a big deal. 3-day event, as I mentioned earlier. Mike Huckabee and BB will kick it off on Sunday night, and I speak on the very last, I guess the last platform. Comes up on Tuesday night, and one of the people that are speaking with me that last one on Tuesday night, a huge honor, is the same young lady that put this trip together. Usually it's Scott Feltman who is going to be there. Can't wait to see him and One Israel Fund. But this time, my friend Ariella Noveck put this whole trip together. We've got a big Wednesday plan together, which includes seeing the president of Israel, my friend Boozy Herzog. So with that said, here she is, I believe, on our way to Israel today as well, my friend Ariella Noveck. Ariella, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Now I'm pumped. That was awesome.
That was good, right? Now, are you? What time are you leaving today?
I'm going to be leaving this evening, but everybody is ready to receive you upon your arrival. You're lucky you get there a bit early. And I've arranged a little surprise for you at Cafe Aroma because we loved it so much. They're ready to greet you upon your arrival with some fresh treats and the best dessert and the best drink.
So that's the place in Jerusalem where that's my friend, right? He owns a place here in Midtown Manhattan as well. They've got my picture, my signed picture in there, and they make a really delicious Nutella pizza. Is that right?
So actually, I think that's a different location.
Okay.
And by the way, that place is awesome. That's across the street from the In-Ball, right?
Yes.
That one?
Yes.
Right. That is the best pizza. We'll have to hit that up. This is actually Cafe. So Aroma is actually in a flagship store as you come out of the airport.
Oh.
It's the first thing you kind of see. So it's the first place I always flock to. It's the best coffee I could possibly find.
I love that.
So they're all ready to see you. But past that, we have lots of fun activities such as just seeing the people and hanging out with one another, and as well as something very special for Wednesday. You kind of alluded to it before. We're going to be going to this mayoral conference and in Tel Aviv, and it's going to be beautiful there. They have the best beaches. Which is very exciting.
Yep.
So this is a very exciting trip.
Well, you say mayoral conference, so this is going to have mayors, just Israeli mayors from towns from Israel or mayors from across the region? Where are these mayors from?
Great question. So they're actually coming. There's international as well. I believe over 200 mayors will be there.
Wow.
Which is very cool. Yeah, and we're going to learn.
I'm going to bet here that Mamdani's not going to be there, right? He's not big in Tel Aviv.
I knew you were going there with that. Something tells me he will not be on your flight nor mine.
Right. But I'll tell you what, if Eric Adams, for all of my criticism for Eric, and I still think for the most part he was a bad mayor, but if Eric Adams was still the mayor, he'd probably be there. He loves Tel Aviv.
Oh, absolutely. Actually, I believe he did participate in one of these past conferences also. I saw his face there. So you are absolutely on the money once again, Sid.
Yeah, he loves Israel. So that's Wednesday, and we both speak on Tuesday night. It all starts on Sunday night. It's an interesting time to be back in Israel. I'm really looking forward, as I'm sure you are, to seeing BB speak on Sunday. Hopefully you'll grab a couple of minutes on the side with BB just to get a quick conversation with all this Iran deal talk going on, and what's turned into a pretty nasty I was going to say back and forth, but it's not really because BB hasn't said a word. It's all my friend President Trump coming down very hard on BB. BB has yet to say a word, but that is out there. That's part of this story. It'll be interesting to hear what BB has to say on Sunday night because it looks as though, at least Ariella, that this Israel Lebanon conflict, Hezbollah is not going to stop anytime soon.
Well, I did hear some remarks that were shared from the president the other day, and I do believe if you summarize the speaking that he had said over a 10-minute span in 3 points. One, that he wants the war in Lebanon or the conflict in Lebanon to stop immediately, because why? As you kind of alluded to, it's causing conflicts for this deal, quote unquote. But what's number one and priority for, the Prime Minister of Israel is everyone's safety. So if you have two different priorities in mind, one which is, of course, looking to get that straight open. The other one is to make sure that the Israel and the whole Middle East, as well as America too, is safe and secure. That's, Netanyahu's goal. So I think that they have two different goals in mind. And when you have that, that's when you have a delayed, agreement. And that's where I think we are now.
The best summer memories are made outside, and LL Bean has the clothing and gear you need to make these memories. Their effortless styles are created for summer spent outside with family and friends. Like hand-sewn boat shoes, coastal cotton sweaters, rugged polos, and, of course, the iconic boat and tote, which has been made right here in Maine since 1944. LL Bean. Be an outsider. Visit llbean.com to learn more.
Adobe Firefly is the all-in-one creative studio with AI-powered image and video editing for today's creative process. Built for creators of every kind, Firefly helps you generate, edit, and experiment fast. Because the asks aren't getting smaller, the budgets aren't getting bigger, and the timelines, oh yeah, still tight. With all the best creative AI models in one place, Firefly brings your ideas to life. Unlock a better way to make with Adobe Firefly.
What is that?
Oh, yeah, it's a World Cup holder.
Like the soccer tournament World Cup?
Holder. For the world. Fits every car, holds every cup.
It has a Carvana logo?
Yeah, Carvana made it. They buy and sell cars, so they made a car cup holder. So, got any good cups lately?
Used to. I just couldn't figure out where in the world to put them.
The World Cup holder. Brought to you by Carvana. Proud sponsors of the World Cup holder.
Sign up today to win yours at cup-holder2026.com. Not authorized or endorsed by FIFA. Not a real product. For parity and fair use purposes only.
Ariella Noveck, who set up this whole trip to Israel. I'll be there. It takes a long time. It's like a 12-hour flight. A long trip.
No, for you, they have a shortcut. Don't worry. I think for you, 10 hours.
No, it's long, but it's worth it. When you land in Tel Aviv, man, that is... I went to Greece last year and Cyprus, and it's also about the same distance. Cyprus, in fact, to fly from their airport to Tel Aviv is like a 35-minute flight. And it's long, but these are all beautiful, beautiful places around the world that everybody should definitely go see. And people say to me, but, Israel is so dangerous, Sydney. And I've had people say, don't go. And, at any time, any point, Trump can decide to bomb Iran again. And if he does that, then Iran, in favor, of course, in turn, will bomb Tel Aviv. He can't reach Brooklyn or Staten Island. They're going to bomb Tel Aviv. Mm-hmm. Aren't you nervous about going there? I've been going back and forth. This is my 5th time since the war started in 2023. Yeah. I've been there when bombs are going off. I saw Gaza on fire, literally, right across the border at the Shuvah Brothers. I've never been nervous once. Not once.
Yep. You know what I tell people? They always say, I realize it's safe to go to Israel. I said, well, when was the last time you were in the New York City subway? They said, today. I said, well, I haven't been in the New York City subway on purpose for, 8 years, but yet I've been to Israel. I have no idea how many times. So that's my answer. Yes, it's safe. One thing, by the way, I'll add as well. I learned the other day that there's apparently someone named Ariella, and this Ariella is very special. Why? Because apparently if they get a call in Israel from someone named Ariella, she's the person who tells you that you've won the lottery. So I just want to tell you, Sid, you won the lottery. We're going to Israel.
All right, so in the final 60 seconds, besides all we've talked about, which was a lot already, the mayor's conference, dinner with the president, seeing the prime minister on Sunday, what are you most looking forward to on this trip back to Israel?
Oh, great question. So firstly, there's 2 big items here. One, I'm so pleased I'll be able to do the podcasting for the JNS Summit. Last year was their first one that they had. It was their inaugural one. So this year is the 2nd year of this, and I'm so pleased I'll be able to be doing all the live podcasting with many of the speakers that are going to come, and you'll sit in my booth, and we'll have some nice conversation there too. Of course, this is you're taking off from work, and this is exciting. So that will be maybe one of the only few interviews exclusives that we'll do while you're there. The other thing that's really cool is Dean, who is the head of the police. Now, a lot of the times you hear about the IDF in Israel. There's also the police. The police is something in Israel. It's called the Mishtara, which is the police. The police in Israel are so important. You know the movie Fauda, right?
Yeah, loved
This
it.
is what they're doing, uncovering things that you never will ever learn of. Why? Because they've stopped them. So many attacks, so many different things. Those neighbors around Israel, they're not too friendly.
Yeah.
He'll share all about that as we walk to the Western Wall as well. And his name is Dean. So shout out to him for changing his whole schedule so he can meet me and you.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I loved Fauda, and we just thwarted an attack right here in the United States, much closer to home in Washington, D.C., UFC 250 on Sunday night. They're making arrests every day. More and more details are coming out every day, and that could have been a real horrendous night. And thank God, due to our intelligence here in the United States, it didn't go that way. Ariella, thank you so much for all you've done for me to make this trip happen. I can't wait to see you. Can't wait to go to Israel with you. Yes. And I'm looking forward to this. Thank you, Ariella. Thank you so much.
We can't wait. Thanks for having me. I'll see you there, Sid.
See you soon in Israel. That's Ariella Noveck. And again, the Thursday edition of Sid and Friends in the Morning rolls on.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.